All right, everybody, happy 2026, and here is January 2026's paper pumpkin kit. Just came in the mail while it arrived last night, but I was busy, so this morning we're going to unbox. Pretty box, isn't it? Pretty pink. Pretty in pink. All right, stamp sets. Let's see what we've got. Sending love, airmail. Love you. No, just love, love, love. You brighten my day. Just for you. Happy Valentine's Day. A postmark and a rose. And then Poppy Parade ink spot. Do you guys save this paper? I do. I admit it. It makes great wrapping for gifts. Then I never have to buy any. Awesome, huh? All right. So here are the 9 cards. 3 of each of these 3 designs. Special delivery. I'm going to open this up. I'm always hesitant using the scissors because I don't want to accidentally cut any of the products inside. And I recycle my plastic at the grocery store. I don't know about you. All right, some tear and tape, some mini dimensionals. We have 3 of these. 3 of these. They look like postage stamps. 3 different color envelopes. One of the card bases, pretty in pink. Well, these are pretty. They look like postage stamps. Some more card bases. Some pretty cutouts. So that's gold. You see that? Even in the flower, the center of the flowers are gold. Little banners. Hard to see. See if I can get it below closer if you can see it. They're very, very pale, so it must be like, I was going to say bubble gum, but it's bubble bath cardstock. Oh, these are pretty. They're very delicate looking. So be careful when you cut them out. All right, I'm going to separate things and I'll be right back. All right, I've got everything sorted. Card number 1, card number 2, card number 3. And I've got the 3 stamps out, Happy Valentine's, the postage stamp, and the love seal. And I'm using my large ink pad because I save the little ones for my classes. So don't be alarmed that I'm using my big one. And we're going to follow these directions. Pretty easy to follow. All right. First thing I'm going to do is, excuse me, stamp. And it wants me to take this large postage piece and stamp in the Poppy Parade this ink up. It goes right here. And then the love seal goes in the bottom right. And then Happy Valentine's goes on the little banner. And it's hard to see, but that little pale streak of bubble bath goes on the bottom. Happy Valentine's. It's hard to see on that. Let's do it on the yellow. There we go. Now we can put our ink away. And I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal. Fold my card base Now you'll notice that this card base is smaller, and you're going to think, why is that? Because this front piece just sits on top of it so that it looks like a postage stamp. FYI. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take this pretty die cut or cutout, whatever you want to call it. And if you're using tear and tape, just 2 strips down the middle like that. And we're going on the front and center it right on that piece. Of course it's off just a little because I said that, right? Oh well, I'm just going to leave it. It's only a smidge, like barely 1/8 of an inch. And then we're going to take our flower and our stems. And like I said, this was really delicate. So be very careful when you take those out of your little sheet. Right, I gotta start these. It has one. Trying to follow where they are on here. See, it shows me the dots. And let's see, one here, here. It has 4 on there. 3 and 4. And then on the back of this, there's one on this big bud. Whoops, I got 2. And then one here. And then on the leaves, right in the middle of the leaves, on 4 of the leaves, like so. Then it wants the tear and tape on the front of your card, 2 strips, like so that it opens like this. Now I'm going to flip this over so that I get it centered. Just make sure that this is at the top. Center it as best you can. I think that's good. So now it opens like this. All right, next it has us putting the flowers and the stem on. So I'm going to very carefully take these pieces off because these cutouts are very, very, very delicate. I cannot say that enough. If you're not careful, they're going to rip. And yeah, you could put it back together, but it's not the same. All right. So it's in this corner. Whoops. Yikes. Like so. Pretty close. And then the flower, take the backs off. And the reason that I followed where to put these is because it'll sit so that it doesn't interfere with the others. Let's see if I can get this to go right. Like so. And then the banner has just tear and tape on the back. And it goes right across here so that it sits on the leaves. So there's our first card with its coordinating envelope. All right, next. Card number 2. That's this one. The pinks. Try to get all those little pieces off. Oh, sorry, that's from the last card. Stick my envelope aside. Okay. And I want to burnish this. Alright, now I'm going to pause just a second while I clean my stamps. You don't need to watch me clean my stamps. Okay, I have a row of hearts. It's not very... Let's see if I can get it straighter. Airmail and sending love. Okay, so on the card base it has airmail and a row of hearts. On the top right hand corner, oh, you can't see that, top right hand corner and bottom left hand corner. I'm gonna get my ink out. Way up top and way at the bottom, and then a row of hearts underneath each. Like so. And then the little round banner, it's hard to see, right in the middle we're stamping sending love. Like that. Okay. Alright. Put the ink away. On the back of this postage looking, 2 strips of your tear and tape, and then it's going this way, and it has the larger flower on the right. Center it as best you can. Like so. Okay. And then the banner and all 3 of the flowers have the mini dimensionals on the back. Just 2 on each. One on the little one. Okay. First we'll put the big one down. Let's see. They match up right over the, if you can see that. See how it matches right up over that? Well, it did. Hold on. Maybe. Or is it this one? No, that one goes up there. This one. I had it matched up when I first showed you. I think that's it. There we go. And then this one goes like this. And then the banner sending love goes here, and then this little one overlaps it just a little bit. See if I can get it to go right. There we go. So there's card number 2 with its coordinating envelope. Okay, last one. Have this and this, and hold on while I clean my stamps. Alrighty, again we're using the little postage stamp and the love seal, and then just for you. It has us stamping on this sheet Now this is tricky. I believe these are all coming off, and then they're going on the front of the card. So it wants us to stamp just for you, I mean the little postage piece on this empty banner here, like so. And then the love seal goes half on this and half on this. And then on the little banner is just for you. Right in the middle. Thankfully they give us 4, just in case ours is uneven. We can redo it. Alright, close my ink. Now comes the tricky part. On the back of all this, we're putting mini dimensionals. So it has 3 on this one, and 2 on the one underneath it. I know it's very difficult to see. And 2 up here. I'll show you in just a minute so you can see the outline that I'm following. And 3 across here. And 2 here. 1, 2, and 2 here. Okay. So if you look carefully, you can see the outlines of the pieces. I know it's difficult, but they suggest you keep it on, and then put it on the card front. Don't poke them out. My bone folder. Remember, leave it on that card front. Very carefully take these off so you're not pulling them out of the outer edge. Otherwise, you're going to have to line them all up. See, they're starting to poke, so you got to be extra careful. But you don't want them to come out yet. It's not as easy as it looks because I don't want those pieces to come up. Alright, 4 more. It's a lot of little backings to go on my floor, huh? As you can hear, I've had postnasal drip for like 2 months. It's very obnoxious. Alright, now this is going towards the top, and line it up perfectly if you can with the top and the sides, and then push down. Alright, and then carefully pull this up so that all your pieces stay on your card front evenly spaced. Go slow. We don't want to rip anything. All right. So that's what it looks like when everything comes off. Then we're going to take our banner and put 2 dimensionals on it. And put it along the bottom. Like so. And then this very delicate die cut, which I hope you cut out, punched out evenly. We're putting a dimensional in the middle of each of the 4 flowers. And then very carefully pull them off, because again, like I said, it's very delicate. And yeah, you can piece it together, but... And then this is going right over the front, like so. So there's card number 3. All right, I'll put this all aside. You can see each card. And that is the February paper pumpkin. Happy Valentine's, everybody, and happy stamping.